Alright, what is up, everybody? It's your boy, Games and Travels, the Manual. Back at it again with another live stream. This stream will be just like about a minimum of 50 minutes because, you know, I usually go live on Fridays. But today, you know, it just felt like I wanted to go live to hang out with you guys a little bit in the chat. And, yeah, so they just came back from the dentist. And it was, well, it was alright, I'd have to say. Oh yeah, and also, as you read the title, it will be racing some hobbies as well. Yeah, it was pretty alright, I'd have to say. I just don't really like going to the dentist, personally. And I know it's a must-need because, well, you have to keep your teeth clean, you know? You have to keep yourself healthy and stuff. Oh man, none of them won. I'll just use these two. Yeah. It's, and then the other thing is, I was in the dentist for an hour as well. My appointment was at 3 o'clock. And I got here like 20 or 15 minutes ago. So, as we speak right now. Hello, James. Hello, Junior Bagel. Hello, TP Gaming. Oh, you remember having the Harvest track? Really? And you gave it away? Yeah, well, that's okay. This track, actually, I've had it for roughly almost 10 years. And yeah, it's still one heck of a track that I really like. And, you know, I just like it. I had it since 2016, and I bought it, like, for 20 bucks. So, that's cool. Hello, Goku Naruto. Did I see the Minecraft movie yet? Not yet. But I do really have interest in watching it, so... Ooh, Tesla. Yeah, so Minecraft movie came out last week, which you may all know. But right now I have like no interest in watching it yet. Until like it streams onto like any streaming services. You know, Hulu, Netflix and stuff. Oh hey Orocho, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so back to my story. I do want to talk about how my dentist went, like I said. So, we got there we got there around 3 o'clock. I was in the waiting room for like 10 minutes. And, the next thing you know is, well, the dentist or doctor comes in and, you know, gives me the x-rays as usual. And around that point, she was asking me, like, you know, do I have any toothaches or do I have any like anything like that. And I responded to her No, but I was telling her about my concerns about wisdom teeth, because I learned that when you're around 17 or 19, they're supposed to be removed. And the thing is, I'm 22 years old and still haven't gotten them removed. And that comes to think about, you know, like, why am I always getting lucky? Because typically I've only been going to the dentist for teeth cleaning. So yeah. How do you give videos credit? You just put credits to whoever and so Maxi. Yeah. You got your braces off today? And you have your retainer. Okay, I see. Yeah, they were, I was telling her about that, and, you know, she was like, well, do you have any, like, tooth pains or anything like that? Like, do you feel any pressure? And I told her I don't. But I told her that I just heard rumors about, like, what wisdom teeth can really do to you. And I was talking about that on Discord yesterday with some of you guys. Because, well, the thing is, I've never had a surgery in my life, okay? I'm 22 years old. I've never had a surgery in my life. And that's what makes me think my life is doomed. Because that's gonna make surgery a lot more scarier. And the other thing is, well, it's kind of off topic about the dentist situation, but I've never broken a bone in my life either. So, yeah, that's that. And what else happened was, well, now my real dentist comes in and, you know, she was really nice, I would have to say. She was really nice. And, yeah, I give her so much respect. She actually let me hold, you know, that toothbrush that they use. And it was pretty neat. It was a pretty neat experience. Now, for those who are just joining in, welcome to the stream. I'm just hanging out with you guys on this stream and racing some Hot Wheels on this trek that I've had for roughly almost 10 years. And we're just talking about stuff. So, as I was saying, the thing that bothers me is getting my first surgery, okay? I've never had a surgery in my life, and that makes, you know, going to the doctors or dentist or whatever, like, 10 times scarier. Why? Because I've always hated going to the doctors, and I remember, like, back then, I would always, like, try to find a way of what to say to them in order to, like, not get anything involved with the hospital or anything like that, because the hospital is where I did not want to end up at. Trust me, it's scary, and, you know, people who stay in there for days. And well, you know, at one point, I will have to get my wisdom teeth out, because I've heard about rumors that, you know, there could be ruptures inside your teeth as well. And, well, it's unfortunate, because it's just how the way things are. Oh, hey, Ricky, what's up? Yeah, we're just talking about my experience at the dentist for today. Because today's dentist appointment was just very controversial. So, yeah. So what else happened at the dentist? You know, I was doing my cleaning, and, you know, they were telling me stuff that, well, that I should do. Which puts me out to a point where I really now have to listen to what they say. Because I don't want to try to sound like an idiot here, but like I said, there are times where I just don't even listen to what my doctors or nurses even say to me, because I'm just scared to like ask them any questions and stuff. And that's how I get away from things like that. Because life is scary when it comes to being in the hospital or anything like that. Alright? I know nobody wants to end up in the hospital like my niece. She had to be in the hospital for weeks, because it's so sad that she had cancer when she was like 2 years old. And, you know, I remember those times seeing her in the bed, just, you know, laying down there. Hey, Nintendo fan, what's up? Yeah, like I said, you know, we never want to end up in the hospital for days, because the hospital's scary. And anything can really happen. Especially if you say, like, you know, especially if you broke your bone. And if they say you have to have surgery on it. Or something. Because that's sometimes, it just scares me. You know? So yeah, so I have to, like, learn my lesson, like, listen to my dentist or doctors more, because getting away with stuff is not going to work, because they will, eventually, at one point, will. That's why, you know, you gotta listen to what they say. You can't just say stuff to get away with it. Otherwise, your life is just gonna end up like mine. And I know you guys can... And I know, what's it called? That, you know... And I know it's scary to go to doctors. You just have to get used to it eventually. You know? Yeah. Alright, so back to my story. Yeah, so after the cleaning process, I had to wait there for at least 15 more minutes, you know, in the room, because I was waiting for something else, which was the deep cleaning. So I got to this point to where when they got there, I was asking them, you know, do I have any cavities? And they said no, which That's a good thing. That's a relief, because I don't eat candy as much as some other people. I'm not a candy person in general like I used to. So that's what relieved me. But then there was another question that they appealed to me. And that was getting braces. Braces is something that you need if your teeth are all messed up. And you know, they say that like, oh, hello, Mythical Wolf, what's up? They were saying about the braces thing. And then next thing you know is, well, that's what they told me about, like, the wisdom teeth thing. Because your wisdom teeth are the reason why your teeth can get all messed up as well. And it's unfortunate because, well, that's just how your body grows. It is what it is. So, yeah, like... And so, now after that deep clean process, well, my experience, that deep clean process, I did like, but at the same time I didn't, because they used, like, some type of, like, needle thing to where, like, to spray water, and I did not like the sound of it. I did not. The sound was so, like, irritating, because when they put that thing inside your, like, your gums and stuff, it sounded really loud. It sounded really loud. Like, it sounded like a screeching noise. And I talked about, you know, how my autism affects me with loud sounds, and, you know, that was one of them. Like, I wanted to yell out, like, ah, but, you know, I didn't want to, of course. Instead, in my head, I was like, ah, it hurts. And so, yeah. But that was part of my deep cleaning process, though. So, yeah. I know how you feel. Your grandpa was in the hospital last month. Yeah, same here, actually. My grandpa, he was in the hospital recently, too. Because he had to get his left eye surgery. Or right eye. Something like that. Oh, Lamborghini one. Yeah. The thing that's crazy, though, is that he got surgery at the age of 94. Again, 94. You know how much I really, like, feel like beating myself up right now? It's the fact that at the age of 94, he was able to handle it. Which is crazy. Because right now he's at home recovering from it. And I'm not sure what was the problem with his eye. I think it was like half blind or something, but yeah, it was, yeah, 94. That's right. And hello, Jack Jealous. Yeah, that kind of amazed me how he was able to make it throughout surgery at the age of 94. And that puts me to the point of beating myself up, because I never had a surgery in my life, and I'm over here yapping about it, that I've never got surgery before, which is another reason for my wisdom teeth removal at one point. Now, they do say that removing your wisdom teeth is optional. You know, they told me that I'm still a young guy. But I feel like I'm just getting away with it. I feel like I just am. And that's the way I'm, like, beating myself up. Because the thing is, life is not always easy, okay? I get it. And that's what scares me the most. Getting my first surgery, which is removing my wisdom teeth. Like, I'm not saying that I don't want to get my wisdom teeth removed. I'm saying that I do want to get them removed at one point because, you know, they told me it's either that or you're going to get braces. So, yeah, but the thing is, braces are very expensive. I've heard rumors that they're about $5,000. And that's like worth more than my Hot Wheels collection. So, yeah, that's something that, you know, I didn't really agree with because I'm not really interested in getting braces, to be honest. I'm more interested in getting my wisdom teeth removed. The only problem is I just cannot stand that it will be my first surgery that I'll ever have. That really puts my life in doomed. So, yeah, that's something that, you know, I really have to think about, and if I'm ready to. Hey, Pasquale. Hey, Dry Bones. Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about that. I just got home from the dentist. And I kind of felt a little, like, unsatisfied. Well, and satisfied at the same time. And that's what's bothering me is, you know, getting my first surgery. For those of you that are just joining in. Yeah, I'm talking about how much the first surgery is going to scare me. And the thing that really, I feel like it's gonna piss me off is, like, if I tell this to people, I know they're gonna be like, oh, it's just a surgery. You have to get them removed at one point. It's not like you're gonna get away with it all the time. Like, heck, I had to go to the hospital for a surgery. How do you think I felt about that? The wisdom teeth surgery is nothing compared to what I got. And those are the type of people I hate. Because I don't like when people are all, you know, they're all correcting me on that. Like, seriously, like, if you're the one who's telling me that, maybe you should be the one getting a life. Just curious, what are you doing to recover channels? Does it also apply to channels that someone deleted? Well, there's about, like, 4 other ways to recover channels. And, well, we're still working on that. But back to the topic. They're acting like wisdom teeth aren't that bad. Like, what the heck? Exactly. That's the thing. Like, getting your first surgery is scary. Like, any kind of surgery. Like, I don't care if you're getting, like, surgery on, like, on your leg, your heart, your liver, or whatever. That is part of your organs. But any surgery is scary, okay? That's the thing. So, instead, just be nice. And instead, pray for me. Instead, pray for anyone who's getting a surgery. because I had to pray for my grandpa for getting his surgery at age 94, and I thought he wasn't going to make it. And I really hope that he reaches 100 years old. So yeah. You broke your arm back in 2020, and thankfully you didn't need us. Yeah. Some people do get lucky about that. How painful can it be? Well, you can't really feel the pain, Nintendo fan. That's what I've heard. Because they put you in anesthesia. And so, you know, you can't really feel anything. You're just asleep. So does it work for channels that have been terminated and channels were deleted? Yes, correct on that. Oh, the Joker. Wow. The Joker wins that round. Let's pray for the people who are in the surgery in the hospital. Yeah, well, we have to. We have to. Because surgery is just scary. Alright, well, looks like that Nissan GTR is the fastest car out of these cars, because I was racing them the other day. And, you know. Yeah, I have a lot of Hot Wheels, as you guys can see. I've been collecting roughly for 9 years. This month, and probably next week, is my 9th year anniversary of collecting Hot Wheels. And that is around like April 15th, 2016, when I really started getting into the hobby. And it just amazes me how much time really flies, and how much my collection has really grown. Like, just look at this table. There's so many of them that you can't even count. Like, you can't even find your favorite Hot Wheel in this pile up. Now then, I'm gonna be cleaning this up now, because this table's messy. Oh, hey, Star, welcome to the stream. Yeah. Hot Wheels have always been part of my life since 2016. And they're my therapy for reasons. And there are some tracks that I've had for 10 years. Yeah, I do have quite the handful. So, in case you missed it, Star, I was talking about how my dentist experience went. And I would have to say it went pretty, controversial. Because I was telling them about wisdom teeth, and they were saying, well, you can remove them when you're ready to. And I'm like, when I'm ready to? But isn't it, like, required, though? Because you can get infections from your teeth, gums, whatever. And then next thing they tell me is, I need braces. Because my dang teeth are not even straight. I mean, yeah, they've been like that since I was like a freaking child or something. Oh, look, Zootopia. Nice. It's, Officer Hops. And check this out. I have Mario Kart as well. Yeah, pretty cool. Always has everything. And that's why I like about them. If you guys are talking about the Minecraft movie, by the way, just please don't spoil it if you've seen it already, because I want to watch it on my own. So yeah. Oh yeah, and I also have Batmobiles too. Yeah, sorry to make this unusual stream. I know I normally don't do videos on playing with Hot Wheels and stuff, but I guess this is the first one I decided to do for this channel. Well, I have done videos in the past playing with my Hot Wheels, like racing them in the track and stuff. But after that, I just decided not to because, well, this channel isn't really Hot Wheels topic, and so, you know, yeah, I just keep it Wii topic, to be honest, or, you know, traveling or road trips, that too. But hey, you know what? I feel like it was worth it at the end because this weekend, oh yeah, I am excited. I'm going to San Francisco, California. And we are going to visit the zoo after 12 freaking years because I haven't been there for so long. And I love zoos. I just don't like going to zoos when it's so hot though. That's the thing. And so that leads me that, you know, hopefully this little vacation, I guess you can call it, even though I'm gonna come back home that same day, yeah, hopefully it will be fun. You know, I get to show you guys some scenery and stuff of San Francisco. And more exciting news, on May 15th this year, Nintendo is opening up in San Francisco. I'm definitely looking forward to that, because I want to experience the Nintendo store and stuff in the future. I know some of my in real life friends, they've already made reservations for the opening day. I mean, good for them. I mean, hopefully they have fun and stuff. If I want to watch the Minecraft movie with spoilers, I suggest to stay away from YouTube Shorts. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm doing. Minecraft. Yeah, that's what I'm really looking forward to. Sadly though, when I go to San Francisco this weekend, of course the Nintendo store is not going to be open yet, but they've already announced the location and stuff, so that's cool. And for sure, the Nintendo Switch 2 will be displayed there. But however, you might as well buy that Nintendo Switch 2 at Gucci or Louis Vuitton or something, because of how expensive it really is going to be. Despite the pre-orders, they're almost $1,000. And it's crazy to believe, because it comes with Mario Kart World. It comes with Mario Kart World. And, you know, you get, I don't know if you get a subscription for online or anything. But yeah, all I know, it's going to be very expensive. Oh yeah, your birthday is this weekend. That's right, Star. I am actually going to San Francisco on that day. Yeah, that's right. Maybe not the best idea though, because of, you know, the traffic here in California is really bad. But I think it shouldn't be too bad though. And in San Francisco, you know, the Golden Gate Bridge is definitely one of the most beautiful attractions to visit, and it's very iconic. I've been there already like 3 times, and it was beautiful. And what's cool is that it's also a pedestrian bridge, which means, you know, people can actually walk through the whole thing. Though I do remember my brother saying that he was scared to walk on that bridge, though, because, you know, if any earthquakes happen, you know, you're dead there. I don't have Disney Plus, but I do plan on getting it, though. Yeah, I am very excited this weekend. But the zoo is what is probably going to matter the most, though. Because I haven't been there for 12 years. I was freaking, like, 10 years old. Literally. The last time I went to that zoo. And that's what makes it even more exciting. Yes, I know I have so many Hot Wheels. And yeah, well, it's gonna be an exciting trip. And also, if you guys seen the show Full House, yeah, it was filmed in San Francisco. And their house is actually a tourist destination. And I've seen it, it was pretty nice. It was right off of another tourist attraction called the Painted Ladies. Basically, they're like these houses that are next to each other, and they're colored. So, yeah. And another cool thing about San Francisco is they have a beach right under the Golden Gate Bridge. Pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure if it's really a beach, but it's like an area where like the waves are really calm and stuff. So it's more like a lake. Like a lake/beach thing. I've seen pictures of that, and they're pretty cool. You went to the San Diego Zoo a few years ago. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've been there too. Except San Diego is nowhere near me. It's a 6-hour drive. And the last time I went there, it was scorching hot. Approximately 115 degrees. That's 40 degrees Celsius for those that are out of the state, out of the country. But yeah, that's scorching hot. You know how hot it is? You would even be outside right now. Your butt would literally be burning in the benches if you were sitting outside. That's how hot it is. Fortunately, I was hydrated, so that's good. But dang, that heat really drove me crazy though. Yeah, that's really how hot Phoenix, Arizona really gets. So it's really best to go to visit Phoenix around spring or winter time. You do not want to end up in the scorching summer in Phoenix. Because I have no idea how people live in landlocked areas like that. That's crazy. But, I mean, I guess they get used to it. But still, that's scorching hot. And even at nighttime, it's still like 100 degrees in Phoenix, Arizona. It's just that crazy. You can't stand when the weather's hot. I don't think nobody can. Like, especially for those who get heat strokes very easy. That's true. Even though I don't get heat strokes at all. But, yeah. You know, I was fortunate enough to stay hydrated that day. It's just something I'd never want to experience again. And now that I'm talking about it, it's already getting hot over here in California. Today, it felt like it was 82 degrees. Which is 20 degrees Celsius in the rest of the world. And I mean, I'm okay with 82 degrees. Just not 110 and above. Yep. I'm almost done here. Yeah. You know, I hope you guys enjoy videos like this. Because today I just wanted to make like this hangout stream, play with my Hot Wheels. I was always interested in doing this, to be honest with you. I've always had the idea to do it. It's just better for me not to do it, you know, on Thursdays or anything like that, because I know, you know, you guys have to go to sleep early and stuff. But for me, it's barely like 6 o'clock over here. 5:45. Yeah. And well, it was fun. You went to Las Vegas back in 2010. Oh wow, that's cool. And you've been to Disneyland in 2010. That's cool. Yeah, that's another place I would like to visit one day again. Disneyland, bro, dude, I haven't been there for 12 years either. And some people are telling me that it's not worth it anymore because, well, it's got too expensive and the tourism is crazy. And, you know, I remember the lines being very long for each ride. So that means you have to like get like a fast pass or something. And the reason why I would like to visit Disneyland again is because I'm a huge Star Wars guy. And I want to be able to, like, you know, get the feels of like their little Star Wars area. It's pretty cool. Trust me, I think that would be worth it to go back to Disneyland again. And yeah. I don't really know what else to tell you, but you know, it was fun. Fun indeed. Alright, I'm gonna put this track back up. How long have you been streaming for? I've been streaming for 43 minutes. Okay. Star Wars is an awesome movie. Yeah, it is. Just maybe not the ones right now, though. Those I'm not a fan of. Although, I did really like the Force Awakens movie. You know, it was a crazy story behind it. I'm not gonna spoil it for any of those who want to watch it, but that was a really good movie, to be honest with you. And I definitely did watch that movie in theaters. I had to, because that's really how much I'm a Star Wars guy. And, well, I haven't watched the other last 2 episodes, which were, like, The Rise of Skywalker and The Last Jedi. Yeah. Same with winter because of the snow, but unfortunately we birds aren't getting enough snow these days. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can tell. It's reasonable that the weather in the UK is different. Ugh. Another big box full of Hot Wheels, as you can see. Yeah, you guys can call me crazy or not, but the thing is, I have 5,000 cars, okay? And in this hobby, we collect as much as we want. Why? Because it's our therapy. Well, mine at least. But yeah. And in case you want to know how this track works, it lines up 4 cars, as you guys can see, like 1,000 times. You line four cars up. As they're racing down here, 2 cars trigger these, and then the other 2 fast cars, they race into this thing, and one of them flips over, and it wins. So that's why this racetrack is called a 4-lane elimination race or something like that. So yeah. And like I said, I've been into this hobby for roughly 9 years. It's going to be my 10th year anniversary next year, which is crazy. That's crazy to think about because of how much these toys really gave me throughout my 10 years of collecting. Like, I was collecting them when I was 13. That's crazy to think about. And right now I'm 22. And dang, time just flew by. It just flew by. Ooh, nice. And sometimes that will happen though. Like the cars wouldn't get flipped over onto the table. All right. So yeah, I mean, hobbies have always been part of me. I do plan on making like a story time video about how my Hot Wheels addiction started. I'll probably make it maybe like next month or in the upcoming week, because since it's like my 9th year anniversary collecting these, you know, I think it'll be a good time to do that. Wow, these cards didn't even win. And don't worry guys, we will be live tomorrow. A much better live stream than this one. This one was just to like, you know, talk about how my dentist experience went, and you know, I just wanted to hang out with you guys. So yeah, don't worry. Normal streams will be back tomorrow. But I mean, if you guys enjoy live streams like this, I appreciate it. You know, I'll make more. Because my job is to like make anyone's day possible. Like whether you're having a bad day or whether you're having a sad day, you know, my channel's always there for you all. Because that's my goal. I'm not on YouTube just to make friends. I'm here to like make anyone's day possible. And yeah, well, I consider most of my subscribers, especially the ones who have been here for ever since the beginning, 2019, as best friends. Some maybe even the newer ones too. Because I know there's a lot of whole new subscribers on my channel now. And I'm fortunate enough to, you know, make your guys' day and stuff. So yeah. I'm not sure what happened to that Porsche there. You got stuck. Yeah, I have a bunch of different kinds, from realistic to like fantasy cars. And yeah, it's just an amazing hobby to be in. Hello Josue, welcome to the stream. I am going to end the stream in a bit. 50 minutes. I'll keep this 10 minutes more, and then I'll let you guys go. Because I can be a yapper sometimes, to be honest. Yeah. I can be a yapper sometimes. Like, if you guys meet me in real life, I talk too much. Especially if I get comfortable with talking with people. And that's how much I can be a yapper. Like, for example, I yap all the time about stage 20. I yap about stage 20 a lot because I cannot do the no blocking challenge. And yeah. Oops, see you, Star. Have a great night. And take care of yourself. Yeah, that's one fact about me. I like to be a yapper if I get too comfortable with meeting anyone. Alright. I'm just gonna do a couple more races here and I'll let you guys go. But if you do really want to start collecting Hot Wheels, I suggest getting the ones that are $1 because, like, the hobby can get too expensive if you're going for, like, for any, like, other brands, like Matchbox, for example. Like, if you collect that and then Hot Wheels at the same time, the hobby can get really expensive. So just be sure to be on the budget on that. And I remember back in the day, it was hard for me to buy Hot Wheels. Because, well, I always had to do chores as a youngling. So, yeah. Oh, that orange color. But, like I said, if you guys enjoy these streams, you know, or actually, I'll make a voting poll for you all. The voting poll will be, do you like live streams like this? There you go. So just a simple poll for you guys to answer. It just really helps me when you guys make these polls. That way I can know what to do and what to not do. You know, I need your guys' help too, you know? I can't do everything by myself. Sometimes I just need help. Because I'm trying to make a profit of this channel. I don't make videos for fun anymore. In case you didn't know, I'm now monetized on this channel. And well, you know, it's just great to have a monetized channel. Because in the future, I don't have to get myself a job from anywhere and just do YouTube for full time, completely. See, looks like you guys answered yes. I got 3 votes of that. If you guys do really want me to make live streams like this, I won't do them too often, just to let you all know. I'll only do it if, like, I feel like it and stuff. You know, because these are just meant for, like, chill streams and stuff. Oh, 2 cars won. But only one winner. And that was this guy here. Yeah, if you guys enjoy live streams like this, I'll be happy to make more like this. But I still won't do them as much as, you know, the typical Wii streams and stuff. So yeah. Alright, I got one more grip to go, and I'm going to let you guys go. Ooh, that Subaru one. Nice. Got this race here. Okay. And yes, I do have my Hot Wheels organized year by year. Like, for example, these cars here, I got all of them in 2023. Which, roughly, was 2 years ago, and it's hard to believe that. It flew by so fast. 2023 did flew by fast, for sure. So, yeah. Oh, that white car. Nice. Max Steel, I think it's called. Alright, one more race, and I'm letting you guys go now. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this awesome chill stream. I appreciate you guys' support, and well, we're still trying to recover some channels, and we're not giving up because there's still many ways. You know, we just gotta say to ourselves, we never give up. We always have to stay motivated no matter what, alright? Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching this awesome stream. Hope you guys liked it. And we'll see you in tomorrow's stream, which is back to normal. Alright? Alright, everybody. Peace.